Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Monday, October 13th, 2025. This is the SOS show with James Lott Jr. I am James Lott Jr., Super Organizer. Shout out to NAPO is entering its 40th year as an association. 40 years. Wow, it's crazy. We'll talk about more about that at some point on the show. Also, just celebrated 10 years doing the GH Mini Spotlight with my friend Frank Moran, or some sort of GH show. We had a big celebration a couple weeks ago. Because we were off. I had a chance to just say my thanks and gratitude go to Frank Moran, AfterBuzz TV. This is one of my longest running shows, my most successful shows, along with this one. We're in our 10th season, and I'm heading into 11, and I'm also heading into 17 years of business. So this fall and winter, we'll be celebrating all that stuff coming up, acknowledging that. But I'm thankful that I can still come on, talk about something fresh. I mean, doing these shows aren't easy. It's like, what do you talk about if you don't have guests on all the time? Even if you have guests on, like, what do you talk about that's relevant and fresh? But luckily, our business is changing, life is changing, the view of things are changing. The generations are dictating that. So it's a whole new thing. So I'm sorry, somebody just sent me something real quick. What is this new story? I'm sorry. This is what I mean. Somebody text. And I'm just very grateful to be able to be on here. I never pictured 10 years later doing anything that I was doing 10 years ago. That was still on here because you guys make the show a huge hit for me and just show me love that I come back when I do. I can take time off. I come back. We're not on every single week. I try to be. I am caregiving my mom. I'm doing some other things. So just kind of, I'm trying to keep. I love the show, and I will never stop doing the show as long as I can. So thanks for joining us again today on here. I have more guests coming. We are about to enter one of the busiest seasons of the year from now to the end of the year. It's a group of holidays that you're all going to be part of. And so I'm going to have some episodes coming up throughout this season on how to get through some of these holidays, like I do every year. Some tips and tricks and things that I've learned, I'm going to share with you. Because we got Halloween, we got school stuff like fall homecoming, winter stuff for kids, Thanksgiving, Christmas parties, New Year's. We have a lot coming up. And people's birthdays stuff, but a lot coming up. So a lot to remember. Now, I also want to tell you that on a side note, I have another show called All Access Event Planning. That's kind of organizing adjacent. It is because I tell people, I talk to people in the business, obviously, but also I do an episode on something. Oh, an episode on something, and then I talk about it. So, for example, signage, contracts, site inspections, scheduling. Like I talk about all that stuff. It's kind of organizing adjacent. It is because it's about organizing your conferences and your events. And I give you things to think about. So from my experience of years of doing this. So check that. That's mostly audio only. So check that out on any of your audio stream platforms. All access event planning. It's a fun little podcast. I learned something. I'm going to a friend of mine has a book coming out. Well, a book just came out. I'm going to her book signing on Saturday. I can't mention it, but stay tuned. I'm going to do some video, try to do a mini interview while I'm there, and bring it to this show. So you'll see it coming up soon. So that's coming up. I just did a book signing video. My friend Stephen Rains, who just put something out, and that is out now. It's on the In Between the Pages with James Lott Jr., but it's out now. Video you see. I'm like a friend's releasing books. I love it. I've taken a break from releasing books a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I have some ideas, but AI, everything's changing everything. let's be real. It's changing a lot, and I'm like trying to figure out how do I fit in that space. Doing this podcast, these shows are fine, but putting out books, I'm actually having more success putting out checklists. So I'm like, I've decided, to be honest with you, I've decided where I'm going to go with this. I've had two books in my brain for a while, organizing related. Don't know if I'm putting them out or not. I don't know. I don't know. So we will see. Just stay tuned with me and we'll find out. Of course, we're on all social media platforms at James at the Super Organizer and Super Organizer Show. Where look at that. What I was going to talk to you guys about just kind of a little bit today, because it is that time of year, and you're starting to pull out all of the Christmas stuff, the fall stuff. I have my friends going to storage units, get their fall stuff. And people are decorating. And I'm seeing it more and more people decorating outside and, and in their yards. They have all this elaborate stuff. I love it. I don't have the space, but I wish I could decorate every holiday. That's something that I always wish I could do. I just don't have the space for all the stuff. For the few holidays I do have, I've pared down a lot and only keep certain things. I don't know, everything's going certain things. And for some of you out there, it's also a space issue. What else should we do too? But I mean, like you go out. Retail is out there. Dollar Tree, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, Hobby Lobby. They're already ready for the holidays. They have Christmas up already. I was like, oh my God, it's all this cute stuff. And now for me, they have a lot of diverse stuff. They have like brown Santas and and things for certain parts of the segments of the population, and stuff for inside the house, stuff for outside the house, some stuff that's super cute and nichey, and some stuff that's very common and you could possibly use it. I mean, it's so much stuff. How do you, and the thing is, how do you fight that? Because in today's world, we want that feeling. I don't know, fall represents such great feelings for many of us. The smell of the turning of the leaves, the smell of pumpkin spice, whatever. Thanksgiving brings up, a lot of memories that for some people that are, like getting together and it's in the fall time watching football. Christmas, of course, winter wonderland and snowy and it's just cold. You're wearing sweaters again. And this is a time where a lot of my clients are switching over their wardrobes. It's like now it's time to bring out the shoes, the boots, the long jackets. We're getting there. We live in certain parts of the country. And again, bringing out all the, just the switch outs. I hope you guys have a nice switch out. Like I said, I'll be going more in detail later stuff. Hope you guys have a nice switch out of a system going. Because if you have a system of how, I'll tell you, for example, I have one client where in her garage, we had every holiday that she would decorate, all in order, color coded bins. So it was like pink for Easter, red Valentine's Day, orange for fall, black for Halloween. We had everything. Green for Christmas. We had it all set up. So literally, and all labeled, and all we had to do was just go, okay, it's Christmas, pull the Christmas stuff out. When it's done, put it back in. And we had a great system going. She's since moved, so I don't know where her system is now, but she has moved. But we had a great system, and I think, and she had room in her garage for it. And that's the thing, we're always constantly, and things break, things get old, things drop. So you lose a few things every year, but also it's kind of like we have to watch what you buy because new stuff comes out all the time. And cute new stuff comes out all the time. You guys, I get it. But you have to be careful. You don't want the bins to overflow. Her thing and my thing was always like, as long as the bin can still close and be flat on top and nothing breaks inside or bends or whatever, then you're good. that might be the one tip I may give you guys to you can leave with you today is that if your bin can close and it's not a go bust open, and it's fine and it's flat, everything's strictly placed and it's fine in there, then you're good. I got a couple bins I got to pull out of there, and people are decorating earlier. They're just like, screw it, it's Christmas now. They're doing it now, or I'll fall down. And I get it. You want that feeling. But and my friend I'm going to this Saturday for her book, her things about space and mental space and physical space. And I hadn't cleaned in a while. And so, because I had been so busy with my mom and other things in my life, and I just got tired of it. So one day I stayed home and said, okay, James, you're home. You just straighten up your room, wipe down your counters. I did that and I felt so much better mentally. I'm looking back here, I'm like, it looked great. I gained room back in my room. There was just stuff laying on the floor. Because luckily for me, I set up a system where, this is why organizing is important. Another pro tip for you. It might take a while to set up a system, but once it's set up, it's set up. So even if you don't do it for a while, if the setup is still the same, you can go right back into it. So everything I have has a place. And sometimes it's just a matter of me taking the hat and putting it with the hats. It's a matter of me of taking my purse and putting it with you know what I mean? Like it was just a matter of that. That's all. It's a matter of putting things where they're supposed to be. So I have a spot for them. So that's good. The spot's there. So that wasn't a problem. So I thought that's what's so wonderful about that. That I was able to put things back where they belong. My drawers, I have drawers for this, drawers for that. Everything went back in that drawer is supposed to go into. So it makes cleaning easier. That's just a big tip right there. So this holiday season, we gotta make sure, even if you don't use everything out of that bin, make sure everything stays in that bin. If you have stuff up now, you have a place for it, put that stuff into a bin and make sure there's a spot for everything. And you have a system set up. Hire an organizer if you have to. Get a system going, because literally, seriously, it'll just make it easier for you. This is where all the towels go. This is where all this goes. Like, it's a whole thing. And I just think this holiday season, as you're switching out stuff, okay, all the bikinis, okay, they all got to go away now. But you want to keep a few bikinis. So you have a spot where you can easily access them, because also how to access items is very important. Because you may go on a trip to Florida in January, which is a good time to go. And you need swimwear. You don't want to put it so far away and so high up and so high that you can't ever get it. It's a chore to get it. You still want it accessible. So you got to find out. So when you're setting up systems, you got to make sure you set them up where it's viable and also easy for you to access. I just did a story on for Martha Stewart on a write-up. It's coming out soon on junk drawers. I call them miscellaneous drawers. I was like, you just keep things in there that you might need that are multi-purpose things. Maybe some twist ties, maybe some tape, whatever. And I said, for me, a flashlight, I should always have it in there. Maybe some hand sanitizer. I said some pocket change. Because you just never know. You might be at the last minute, I need $2. You got it right there. Or I need a couple of quarters for the machine out there. I got it right. It's like just stuff that you just never know. I don't know. Just that can be used for multiple things. But you have a space for it. And I always say the miscellaneous drawer should be somewhere accessible. Or if it's a miscellaneous bin, a miscellaneous bag, just make sure it's somewhere that you can get to it easily. We always say organizers are the laziest people. That's kind of the funny joke, the ironic joke. We want to make things so easy for you to grab and be at your fingertips. You're saving steps, you're saving time, you're saving energy, you're saving stress. I'm trying to find stuff. That's the main thing, right? And during the holiday season, you know where all your holiday plates are. Mine are actually in a certain section in my, I have like cabinet space. So I'm in a certain cabinet section. I'm glad I can see them. I said, if I had to go dig for them and find them, and oh my God, it's too much. You don't want to give yourself more work. That's the thing. You don't want more work for yourself. Easy access. That's all we had to say. I just was like, we're getting ready for the holidays. I'm gonna have specific episodes on specific things. So as we go through the holiday season, that hopefully will help you. That I found for me, they're just things that help for me. And it'll be very specific. But I just want to say hello, happy fall. We are in it. It's October. The weather is very nice here in LA. It's been the 70s. It's been great. I'm getting over a cold. Can't hear it. I'm doing better, and we're gonna make it after all. We're after all. I'm James Lott, Jr. Super Organizer. A lot of help.com. Check out my blog. I put out every day. It's Monday through Friday. I'm really having some fun writing it. I'm talking about all kinds of topics. This show, of course, you find audio and video. We're everywhere on social media. Mondays are new episodes. I will talk to you next time.